All right, look at the Valley Sky Cam, and we continue to see the haze across our atmosphere as smoke from wildfires out west are continuing to be blown in our general direction, and it's still mild out there, 72 degrees. 61 the dew point, that wind calm. It's 79 right now out at the airport in Moorhead. And we have 75 in Fergus Falls. Bemidji still in the 70s, as well as Wadena. Minot near 80 at this hour of the night. So it was seriously hot out to the far west today, where Glasgow, Montana was near 110 degrees for a high temperature. And that heat, the hottest of the weather, is likely to stay out in the western and central Dakotas. But the more days we go without rain and having high heat, our ground and soil dries up a little bit, and each day we could see our temperatures build with a pattern in the upper atmosphere that's stuck right here. Fires out from California all the way through numerous fires in British Columbia. The upper level winds are carrying that smoke in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere right into our region. At times, it's mixing down to the surface as well, and that has reduced our air quality. We've talked a lot about that the last few days. Overnight tonight, we'll see temperatures dipping down only into the 70s for most. South winds for your Saturday will pick up in intensity. We're talking 15 to 20 miles per hour as we go through the afternoon. Starting out in the 60s, we'll see the 80s to near 90-degree weather already by the midday hour. And then the winds get a little gusty at times, particularly down to the south and out to the far west, where you see these white colors here, a shot at triple-digit heat by the afternoon hours on Saturday. Notice up here from Winnipeg into northwest Minnesota, very dry conditions there means temperatures will have a shot at breaking records on Saturday and maybe even again on Sunday. This weekend is the peak of the Perseid meteor shower. You want to view to the north generally after the sky gets real dark, 11 o'clock or later, peaking at over 50 meteors per hour, but that smoke and haze in our atmosphere could limit the viewing of some, but not likely all, of those events. So as we go and look at your forecast for Fargo tomorrow, starting out in the mid-60s, mostly sunny skies. We spend several hours in the near 90-degree range, including from noon all the way into and towards sunset tomorrow. Here's a look at your hometown forecast. We have a good shot at some records along the Highway 2 corridor, 93 in Roseau and in Thief River Falls. And look at this, 94 in Langdon, 89 for Sisseton, Oaks at 92 with Aberdeen very close to 100 degrees. Wahpeton in the 90s, and it looks like a hot one, but a great weekend to be out at the lakes if you can get in to stay cool. Speaking of the lakes, here's a very great shot of the slow sunset. Jane, thanks for sharing your photo. Now, the planning forecast shows near record potential heat on Saturday and on Sunday, particularly in Grand Forks, with mid-90s in Fargo both days, and the heat continues early next week as well. On Monday, 93, a cold front moves through, and that cools us back into the low 80s, so a little bit of a break. Not widespread rain either, and that means we'll have a good shot at getting right back up there by late in the week at some pretty warm temperatures as well. Near 90 for Friday with a slight chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And in only about, well, what would that be? 4 months, that's about 8 to 10 weeks. The scene could look a little bit more like this. So just as a friendly reminder, a friendly, refreshing reminder, Jackie, this was north of Portland back in the cold season. Well, not too far.
So don't complain about the heat. It could be.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that.
Well, I think that's
quite
a statement.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, busted. Back to you.